This is my first tutorial. Well, first of all, thank you so much for your support and for your kind comments. I am really flattered. Um, one thing, the English is not my mother language, so I hope you can understand it. My accent is kind of weird, but I will do my best. And thank you so much, for real. Okay, we are going to work with the Blender 2.9, the latest build of Blender. So if you don't have it, go ahead and download it because it's awesome. We are going to start, well, we are going to set up the references. It's pretty important to have all the references in every work that you make. Uh, After that, well, we are going to erase this. I have to activate the screencast keys. So you are going to see the. Oh, okay, my camera is. Uh, Here's perfect. Yeah, now you can see whether I press in here. Perfect. So we are going to set up our references with Shift A and image as a planes. If you don't have it, you have to search it in preferences, add-ons, and images as a planes. Okay, Carnotaurus. I think that I am going to use this. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we have our reference here. We have to add a cube here. We have to modify it on edit mode, Control R, so we can cut it in half. Here, well, I am going to use this a lot. I changed the selection mode of vertex, edge, and faces with 1, 2, 3. So we choose 3, so we can choose the faces, the toggle X-ray, C to select, and delete pieces. So we are going to add a modifier, a mirror modifier on the x-axis, and apply clipping. This is very important. Never forget to apply clipping. Okay, perfect. I am going to open a new window here and front view. Perfect. Okay, now in edit mode, we are going to set up the overall figure of our Carnosaurus with selection and graph, just that. Extrude. Just extrude and graph. Pretty straightforward. This is just my workflow. This is the workflow that I kind of came out just. I didn't study animation or anything like this. So just using the software, I don't know if it's like the standard or actually a good workflow, but it kind of works for me. We can animate and everything a little bit easy. R to rotate. So I think that I am going to apply the screencast keys in this. Okay, I guess not. Okay, we're going to make the body. After that, here in the jaw, I am going to subdivide, well, not subdivide, sorry, not subdivide, just cut it in half with Control R, like this. So we can grab the two jaws, the bottom jaw, extrude, extrude, and extrude. Okay, here, perfect. Now the upper part of the face, head, extrude. Okay, number two, so we can grab this. Also, number three, faces. I think that right here we are going to again cut this in half with Control R. First of all, I think that the face is too thick. Grab and scale an X. Uh, okay, proportional editing X. Awesome. Okay, we're going to come back here again. So, okay, now we are going to cut this in half so we can grab our horns. Group size. Awesome. Okay, after this, we are going to grab these faces to make the legs. Actually, I think that we should grab the reference image, not the image as a planes. Yeah, that's true. The difference in here is that we can apply transparency to this one here, transparency and the opacity, so we can. Oh yeah, we have to put here front, so we can see our reference. Okay, perfect. Now we are going to go back to edit mode. And now we can make like the silhouette of the legs. We are going to grab this axis, sorry, vertex, and cut again. After that, we're going to make the same for the little arm. Actually, this little arm is kind of funny. It looks like a giant chicken. Okay, before that, we are going to go to sculpt mode and smooth. We are going to hide this so we can smooth this place. So we can like get an overall better shape for our carnotaurs. We can change the strength of our smooth brush in here. We are going to put it around 0.3 so we don't get like everything over smooth. Okay. I think we are done. Okay, we're get this in the actual place. And everything seems to be set. Not yet. We can change the scale of our brush with F. Okay, awesome. Ah, okay, perfect. We are set to make this a little bit better. We are going to grab the face, so we press 3, choose these faces. Actually, it's more. I think that's it. Select faces. These faces. We're going to go to upper view. I'm kind of nervous. E of extrude. We extrude it. We have to scale it a little bit down. Grab, set axis. Um, we're going to extrude the legs. So I think that we have in here 1, 2. I think another one will be good. 3. Scale it down from view. Oh boy, he pick. Okay, we are going to choose the lower part of the leg and extrude it out on Z axis. Scale it down. Grab, extrude, grab, scale, extrude, grab, scale. From view, we are kind of getting there, I guess. The early views are pretty funny. They look like memesaurs. Extrude, grab, grab. Okay, perfect. So we have our memesaurus in here. He looks kind of dumb. And we have 1, 2 faces in here. Okay. This is a big chicken indeed. We are going to, I guess, to sculpt mode, so we can make it a little bit thicker. X, so we can draw. No, it's not really yet. Okay. We are going to grab these faces, grab X mode, X axis, and now it's a little bit thicker. I think that we need more thickness in here, so we are going to do this and this. I'm not actually sure how thick this is. So we are going to check our references. We can open a new window in here. Go to image editor and open Dinosaur. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I think that we are kind of on our way. Let's continue making this guy a little bit thicker here. Okay, I think that we are kind of there. Hmm. Oh no. Okay. Mhm. Awesome. So we are going to make now the fingers. We don't have to make this too detailed because we are now, well, after this we are going to go to the sculpt mode and make everything. So don't be afraid if your dinosaur look like kind of kind of weird. Everything is fine. Okay, screencast keys stopped working. I don't know since where, I hope. Okay, awesome. Let's continue. Edit mode. Save edit mode. Thank you. We are going to graph the fingers. I think that we can start from the middle finger. Okay, again. Okay, we have two pieces. I only need this one. Extrude, graph, scale, extrude, scale, graph, extrude, scale, graph. That's it. Okay, let me check if it doesn't have weird fingers. We can hide this actually. So we can hide. Watch it from above. This is weird. Hide. So, actually, this is a weird kind of dinosaur. We can change this from to connected only, so we don't have that kind of weird grab of the another finger. Actually, I messed up. The last finger is in here, so we're going to take it back. Also, now the last finger. Okay, extrude, grab, sorry, scale, grab, scale, grab. Okay, around here we have a weird. Okay, hmm. I have always issues with the feet. I hate. Okay, so the another finger is the inner finger. We are this here. It's around here. So let's grab this and let's cut it in here. Select faces. Um, this will be yeah. So we are going to again rotate, scale. It's how big? So here, and through the game, scale it down. Awesome. We have funny fingers. Here we go. Okay, we're going to return later to the Alt H to reveal all the hidden mesh. Again, we are going to make the same process for the tiny arms. Like in this image, he seems like he's Naruto running, and in this one, it looks a little bit better. But I think that I trust more in this image, so we are going to make it Naruto running. Again, extrude, scale. That's it. That's the principle of modeling. Extruding and scaling. Extrude, scale, graph. How many fingers does it have? 4 fingers. Okay. Nice. I will never shake his hand. Okay, so now we are going to... what are we going to do for this 4-finger guy? I think that we are going to make this so no, it will be something like this. So we have to cut here, here, here. Okay, so we have to make this like this. Perfect. Um, sorry. And make a division in here. Graph exactly the same, just like the feet. True. Graph scale, scale. Another finger. True. Scale. True. Scale. Let's go. And the last, no, not last, other finger. True. Scale. Let's go. So we now need the thumb, and the thumb will be somewhere around. And the thumb will be around here, I guess. Uh, we can fix it after. Extrude. No, I think that we are going to make this here. Green. Okay. We have that tiny chick hand. Ah, perfect. After this, what are we going to do? I think we are set to go and the eye. We're going to make here, cut here, and we are going to set this to the eye. Select face, extrude, and extrude again. So we have now the eyes spot. We have only dinosaur in here. Awesome. After this, we are going to add another modifier. So we are going to type this guy. Make this a little bit bigger. We are going to select this guy, modifier. Actually, here I save it like Dinosaur. And we make an incremental save, Control S, incremental save. I don't know why I make that all the time. So if I mess it up, I can go back to the previous file. So we have it. I think that we are set to go. Perfect. We are going to apply this mirror. After that, let's check if we didn't mess it up. No, this is perfect. This is I guess this is a kind of a decent wireframe. So we are going to make this matte cap and the brown kind of color. I always will work with this because I think that's you can see all the information in here. So we have to apply this modifier, the multi-resolution modifier. We are going to subdivide it again. Around 2, I think it's a good. Okay, after that we are going to change the mouse for the Wacom. I have a really long one. Okay, so this one, and we're going to. Okay. We're going to do the fun part of this. Um, we're going to stop mode and fix what the multi-resolution messed it up. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I don't need you anymore. Well, I use not that much tools. I usually use the smooth tool. We can use it with S of smooth. The graph tool, G of graph. We change the size of the tool with F. With W, you can use the crease mode, the draw mode. That I think that you can grab with X. Yeah. So those are the ones that I usually use, like a lot. So let's make this look not that goofy. We can increase the strength. Oh no. I think that we should make this before the sculpt mode. We can make this in edit mode, but whatever. I made kind of a mess in here. He looks so happy. Grease. With control, you can make the inverse function of the tool. So that's pretty useful too. So we don't have to go to add or subtract. to subdivide. So let's go with another one. X. Another one. I think actually we have to make this a little bit thinner before we continue with graph. Yeah, okay. This looks a little bit better. We're getting there, boys. Okay, we have sailed already. Uh, we are going to object mode, shift A, so we can add a sphere. Uh, the sphere, we should rotate this sphere so in this part looks forward. Oh, my screencast again crashed. Okay, you good? We good. Let's copy. Let's save this. Perfect. Okay. We put the mirror modifier and select the mirror object, the cube. Let's change its name. Let's put it furnace. Good. Okay, let's check if yeah, we have all this. We are going to sculpt mode again, graph, stay in place, please. Okay, perfect. Okay, we are kind of getting there. Awesome. It's weird to work without music. Okay, Greece. Well, we're going to get back to these details a little bit later. I think I gave like a brain issue in here. Let's make this go back. Okay, I think this is better. I love his face. Alt H to, oh, sorry, I hide everything with the box hide in this part, and unhide it with Alt H, exactly like edit mode. Okay. Hmm. Okay, after this, I think that we can start to adding little details. So we are going to go with the draw option F and hide this guy. Okay. I think that I am going to fast forward this part for, I hope you don't get bored. He's starting to the badass. Making angry. Why does he look so happy? Let's make his day not that happy. Yes. He has such a mean face. Okay. Let's not make this over detailed, so we are going to on off again. Yeah, screencast crash again. Thank you so much. We good? Yes, we good. Okay, I think that it's time to make another window and put another reference. Open. Okay, which is good. I didn't actually found a lot of pictures of the Carnosaurus, but I think this. No, I don't think it works. I saved this for the photos because they are so beautiful. This guy is insane. Go ahead and check this game. The eyes. I don't know how to pronounce it. La Isla. They make a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dinosaurs. They are so good. Look at the details. It's perfect. And the colors are awesome. So we are going to use this as a reference. Let's make another subdivision. Okay, thank you. We like also invert out that. And I think we can make it bigger. Okay. Yes. Let's start sketching some details. Hmm. I love these guys' horns. They look so diabolical. They look like a demon. It's like a demon dinosaur. Okay, let's make tiny details in here, like the flesh folds. Don't crash, please. Thanks so much. And here goes. Okay. So, we're going to go back there again soon, but first we are going to make this a little bit more detailed because Okay, we can add the detail, uh, watching the bones. So we are going to put the flesh inside a little bit where they don't have bone, and when he have bone, push it forward a little bit. So here we push. Let's take these chicken legs. I think they are a little bit too small, so I think that we can make it a little bit bigger. Okay, we are going to edit mode. After that, we're going to select this and okay. We hope I don't get a mess in sculpt mode. It's kind of decent. Okay, now that we're done here, we are going to go with the extra detail, but it's more messy here. Okay, we are going with the finer details. For this, we are going to use textures. So we go ahead to the texture properties. We set a new brush, image or movie here, and I will upload to guess Google Drive and put all the links below for the textures that I will use. So we choose our skin. After that, here in texture, we here in texture for 1 second because I always get this mistake. Yeah, here in texture. Okay, so hmm, don't lie to me. Yes, I guess here is it. We are going to choose the mapping tile so we can see here the detail. Save and go ahead and put some detail. We're going to choose a little bit less of strength. Maybe we are going to need another subdivide. I hope my PC doesn't blow up. It's about to blow up, I guess. That's why you have to save everything. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we are going to put this kind of stuff everywhere. We scale it up and scale it down exactly the same way we are, well, with the another brushes, with F. I'm going to remove the X mirror so I can add the scales in the upper body. Because if I had the mirror, well, it will look like overlap or something like that, and I don't like that. I think that we have to fix this a little. Okay, don't forget to put your x-axis again, and I need to make this guy a little bit bigger, fatter maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think that we are almost there. We remove the texture, make a little bit more of detail, rough detail here. Okay, I don't know. Needs to be more scale here. Okay, I think we're there. Here. Put more fat in here. Uh, yeah, I want to put more fat in here because I think it gets a little bit lost. Like in this place, I remove the texture so I don't have to retexture again. Just a little bit more. I will lower the sculpt detail so I can sculpt a little bit faster. More. I think we're done. Okay, so now we are going to add the teeth and a little bit more of detail in the face, but that detail will be like the bumpiness of the teeth. Okay, so we are going to add now the teeth. We are going to add mesh. I usually use a cone. I don't actually know what do I use usually. It's or a cone or a cylinder, but both of them work. Okay, so we are going to edit mode, grab this part, maybe scale it a little bit, and then extrude, scale, extrude, scale, and that's it. We have now a teeth. Perfect. We are going to object, shift smooth. We are going to apply a mirror here. Perfect. Obviously, scale it down. Maybe scale it on Z axis. Put it right here. We are going to put our front view to make this work. Maybe turn them a little bit. Awesome. A little bit. Ah, here we go. We can shift D to duplicate, and after that scale it on the Z axis, maybe on the X axis too, so we don't have like that. So we can get a little bit more of random tuts. We are going to move them in the x-axis. Let's go. And we are going to add a new material, so we don't have to change those before. So new material 1, we're going to rename this to let's go. And let's go. Shift D to duplicate, R to rotate, Z to turn them in the Z axis. Okay. Shift D, graph X axis, graph Z axis. Okay. Shift D. Okay. After this, we are going to select all the teeth, and we are going to Shift D to duplicate. We are going to select these individual origins to rotate them like this, not like this, and like this. Perfect. After that, we are going to the bounding box center, so we can rotate them like this. And after that, I think that string keys failed again, so we're going to restart that. Okay, after this, we are going to grab all the and drag them so they get aligned. Perfect, kind of. Okay, now erase here. Okay, I think we're done. Yeah, they look kind of decent. Let's not overthink this. I think we are good. I think that they might be a little bit smaller. So we are going to go to the individual origins and scale it down a little bit. Awesome. Yeah, they look a little bit better. Perfect. So after this, we are going to go ahead into sculpt mode and fix this stuff. We're going to change the resolution to 6 again. Okay. After that, we are going to use the draw tool, but without the texture, because I don't want the texture to get lost. So apply it here a little bit, here. I think that 6 is too much. Oh god. Maybe 5. Yeah, I think 5 is okay. A little bit more of strength. Actually, I had this kind of correct. Awesome. I think we are set. Okay. Now we have to do this kind of membrane. So we are going to add a little bit more of detail here. I think that I am going to... Oh, the horns. Hmm. I want full detail in here, so we can make this look kind of good. Maybe I can... Not this. This. So my computer doesn't overthink. Okay, we are going to crease. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, really good. I want to give more detail in here. What am I doing? Okay, crease. A little bit more of strength. Oh yeah, the membrane and the tongue. That's not that hard. We are going to make that like right now. Okay, for the membrane we are going to use the mirror option. So we are going to make no, not mirror, sorry, mask M. We are going to mask here the part where we want it to join. So it's something like this, I guess. Yeah, I think this can work. Okay, so now we grab the graph, and sorry, Control I to invert the mask. And we grab. Okay, this is a little bit not good. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah, this looks kind of decent. A little bit of smooth, a little bit of grab. Okay, we're good. Maybe a little bit smooth here. Let's go. Okay, now the tongue. So we remove all the masking with Alt M, and after that we have to make a mask in here. I guess the tongue is around here. Exactly the same. Control I to invert the mask. And instead of grab, we are going to go with snake hook, which is the letter K. Oh, we are going to remove the rake. So rake equals 0. Okay, and now we have a tongue. Yeah, pretty decent tongue. We are going to crease to add a little bit more of detail to the tongue. Here, here, that's it. Maybe I go, okay, perfect. What's happening here? We are going to smooth a little bit. I think we good. Let's go. So grab. Perfect. He's still happy. I'm not happy with him being happy. Okay, so remove all the mask. Nah, he looks happy. That's good. Okay, I want to be happy too. Okay, so we have a happy dinosaur. Yeah, we good. Okay, now we are going to go to a not so fun part, the rigging. So we are going to save everything